Alright, now we can take this here, this balls. And basically I just want to make that bigger. So it's fitting right inside of this, this bars here. So we're going to position that a little bit better. For now I'm going to put that right up here. And the other one a little bit in the background. Maybe I'm going to undo this quick because I just want to make this balls here, so these details, a little bit bigger in this type of way. Alright, now we can take that. I'm going to deactivate the array modifier for now, it's bothering me. Alright, but so far it's looking very cool. I'm going to reactivate that, and now we have to go inside here, recalculate first of all outside all, so we have the right shading here, the right face orientation, that's very important. I'm going just to check that. Yeah, it's looking fine. Good. Next step is to mirror this object on the other side. So we are going to add here a mirror modifier too, activating the X and the Y axis, and on this one too. Obviously we have to put back the center of the geometry in the word origin, so I'm going just to put that back. Now we can add here the right axis. Alright, and now basically you can do the same thing we have done with this here, but I'm going to do that later on because I just want to finalize this, and for that I'm going just to look for the right detail. But basically, let's try some free modeling, I would say. So I'm going just to, first of all I'm going to delete here this loop cut. So we can select that, can bevel that, or maybe we are going to make this first of all a little bit bigger on the Z-axis, so we can bevel that like that. Then I'm going to put this two a little bit up, so it's fitting inside here. Now it's a little bit fiddling around, so let's try something. So let's try to add here some loop cuts. So maybe 2 of them. I'm going to add on the side here. So basically I just want to fit this type of details, so this holding bars inside of that. So going to add here another one, so we can just close that. And now we can select the faces. Go to individual origin and extrude that inside, but we can't really, so I'm going to cancel the extrusion so we can just scale that. But I want to exclude the Y-axis, so scale it accordingly, so scale it with Shift and Y. So we can just put it right that, and we're going to put that a little bit inside. Maybe we are going to put it right inside, so just snap it on the point. So I'm going to add another detail inside of here, so basically the same thing. Extrude it, cancel exclusion, scale it with the exception of the Z-axis, of the Y-axis, but we have to go first of all into the side view, that's important. Now we can just scale that to fitting here the right amount. Now with active element, just put it in the right place. Alright, looking fine. So I think I have to make that a little bit bigger. Just a little bit. So it's fitting a little bit better. Alright. I'm going to fit that. And we have to just put the other one in the right way and we're good to go here. So I'm just trying to add another detail. I'm going to set here an inset. So inset that, extrude it, cancel the extrusion, scale it on the y-axis, but you have to go back to medium point so you can scale it inside. And on the back here, I just want to add the same details. I'm going to put here this right in the middle of these lanes. So we are sure we are good to go here. Alright. Now we can take that, insert it a little bit, so we can just extrude it inside. Alright, looking good so far. We have just to shade that all smooth, so select them, shade it smooth, and add our smooth by angle. So I'm going to select first of all this two, then we can select this here, go to the smooth by angle and copy to selected so we have it on the other one. It's a little bit easier. Alright, we have this holding stuff going on in here. That's looking very, very cool. And basically the last thing we have to do, first of all, check if we have on all three the same mirror going on. So you can just select them and join them together. Now with that, you can go inside, add an array modifier, but you can go to these balls here, go to the array modifier, do the same thing, copy to selected so we have it on this one. Now we have to make sure we are in the right spacing, but I see we have an error here because we're going to mirror it a little bit strange. Because of that, okay. Cursor toward origin, origin to 3D cursor. And now we can try to maybe take this factor here and put it in our array here. Oh, it's on the -1, that's good maybe. Let's try, okay, we have the mirror modifier on the bottom, so we're going to put that all the way down. And now it's looking fine. Alright, maybe one too much. Perfect. So the last thing I want to add here for this detail is I'm going to just select this object here. I'm going to duplicate that, make a known separation of it. And I'm going to just deactivate for now the array modifier because we have to put it on these points here. So I'm going to put that right here. Maybe I'm going to rotate that on the y-axis so we can put that in here. But obviously we are missing the other part, so we have to modify this here a little bit. So we're going to duplicate that again, make a known separation of it. So we can take that and put that for now here. So we have to modify this too. So I'm going just to move that a little bit on the side, that's fine. So we're going to select this upper half here. So we can put that right in the right spots. And we have to reactivate here the array modifier. But you see our origin is kind of in the right way, but our mirror modifier is not working. Or maybe it's it's working on one side. So we have to activate the z-axis. And now we can just move that in the right way, like that. So it should be fine on every object. And we are good to go here. I'm going just to reduce the count to 5 because we have the other one just on the other side. So this here. And on that we are going to put that first of all in here, and I'm going to delete 31 side so we can close that. Basically we need only this side, so maybe we can just delete that. Yeah, that's fine, but we have a little bit of a mess, so we have just to close that again. So first of all, I'm going back with that. It's a detail you can't really see. I'm going to delete here these points, and now we can close that, but we need a loop cut up here. Okay, we are going to do some strange stuff now. Let's try to hide that for now, so we can add a loop cut, one here and one on the bottom, so we can close that. And we need the right amount of space here. Now we can close it. I'm going to unhide it. We can just take that and extrude it inside. Take this here and that one and slide it to the bottom and to the top. Alright, we have our detail here. So for that, I'm just going to duplicate that. That should be fine. Oh, I see, we have here another problem. It's a little bit too big. So I just want it to be the same size as the other one. If you want to, you can be very precise with the measurement. You have to go here to this button. You can activate the edge length, and if you just see on this edge here, I don't know if you can see it, it's 0.0251, I think. 0.0251. You can select here these edges and scale it until you have here 0.0251. And you are the right spacing. Alright, I'm going to deactivate that. And we are good to go here. I'm going to select all, duplicate that, and put it right on the other side. And we are good to go with this detail. Perfect. Alright, so what else we can do now? I think I'm going to first of all shade that as smooth. And same thing here. Oops. I'm going to select that, the other one, smooth by angle, copy to selected. And that's fine.